So we'll paint a little picture here. In December of 2016, and then again in August of 17, my precious daddy had a series of 10 strokes. And they found the culprit to be an anomaly. You and I, at least most of us, we have 2 vertebral arteries, veins that jut into the back of the brain. That's the only way we receive oxygen and blood. It's how we survive. And he was born with only 1. And then on top of that, he has something called arterial tortuosity syndrome, which causes all his veins, capillaries, arteries to kink, coil, and crimp. And that's what had happened to his only vertebral vein. It had crimped up so much to an 86% occlusion, or closed off. So his doctor determined he had to have a stent. There was no other way. But in the foreseeable future, he had no openings to perform that procedure. So we sent him home, said, we'll try to treat this with blood thinners and other medications. We felt pretty hopeless, right? Unsure. But that doctor had a very nagging nurse who happened to be a believer. And something in her said, I'm going to put this man on his schedule regardless of what that doctor said. So we got home and Nurse Nagy called and said, Dean, can you be here at 6 a.m.? Of course. And when they got in there and began to perform the stenting, he had gone from an 86% occlusion to a 98% occlusion. 2 tiny little percentages away from me having a vegetable of a father. And as we went about this, this miracle, the doctor kept reiterating, the life is in the blood, the life is in the blood.
Yes, it is.
And then we turn inward, the life is in the blood. You see, there's a stream that started flowing 2,000 years ago.
Yeah.
And if I'll just put my ego to the side, there's freedom for my addiction and my anxiety and my depression and my family's dissension if I just jump in. Just jump in.